Manly's impressive opening fortnight hit a roadblock on the Gold Coast, and now they found themselves on the Central Coast, attempting to get things back on track against a West Tigers outfit that had shown massive improvement since their round one shocker in Newcastle. Speaking of shockers, the first 10 minutes of this encounter was an absolute mistake-a-thon in the wet. The simple task of completing a set wasn't the Sea Eagles' only issue, though.
And this has got to be a penalty. They've spun him around. Horro's involved. He gets a push in the back from Reddy.
Manly duo Brenton Lawrence and Justin Horro were put on report for illegally upending Blake Ashford. But it was Wests who had their world turned upside down when Manly scored first despite conceding a handful of dropouts in succession earlier.
Foran, he puts in the nice little kick. Jamie flies high, ball came off. It might be Tom Simons a try.
Just watch Jamie Lyon's right hand here. It will only be whether or not there was a flick there, and the grounding is fine.
And I think Tom Simons might have a try.
The boys from Brookie look certain to add a second four-pointer 5 minutes later.
Simons it was, running off a suspect pass. Manly, Lawrence, why he wouldn't pick up Brett Stewart unmarked inside.
Only the lumbering Lawrence could answer that poser, which his coach Jeff Tuvey also might have asked of him. And the slaughtered try restricted Manly's half-time lead to just 4. However, redemption was just a play away for the big front rower.
And Lawrence steps free of the tackle of Anasta. He flick passes to Simons. It's gone on to Lyon. It's gone on to Williams. Williams goes over.
It was a wonderful effort by the popular flanker to keep his legs in play, get the Steeden down in the corner and get the green light. But with a full moon in effect, it was always destined to be a big night for the Wolfman.
And now Cherry Evans behind Simons. Watmo, there's trouble here. They're going in again. Williams goes in for another try.
After missing his first two, Jamie Lyon aimed straight through a curtain of rain, leaving the Tigers with a 14-point chase, which wasn't helped when Chris Lawrence impeded his opposite Jamie Lyon. And there's no real way to describe what followed, other than to let the pictures tell an extremely bizarre story.
Fulton stabs it, going after it is Reddy, after it is Stewart, he gets there first, he dares to pass, and then it's kicked by Cherry Evans from under the fingertips, it's come off the boot of Blair, it's on the ground for Manly, they capitalise, away goes Cherry Evans, it'll be a long run, Williams is coming up to assist him, now the defence is pulled out, it's a surrender, and Cherry Evans will run the length of the field and score for Manly.
In 106 seasons of Australian Rugby League, there has surely never been a more bewildering try than that. Manly's next one, though, was far more conventional.
And Brett Stewart comes in, Steve Matai, he goes in for another try. He's having a wonderful season.
Matai's try capped a convincing victory by the Sea Eagles 26 blot, the second time in 3 weeks that they've kept their opponents scoreless. David Rowlands, NRL.com.